Hello, everybody. This is your Science and Social Studies team greeting you today on Talk About It Tuesday. And today we thought we'd share some of our heroes because it's Black History Month, African American History Month. And so we're going to start off today with Mr. Thor. Mr. Thor, go ahead.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? One of the more famous forgotten heroes in Black history is Frederick Douglass. If you could imagine MLK in the 1800s, you would know Frederick Douglass. He's inspirational to me because he was actually a slave who taught himself how to read. He actually ran away, became free on his own. He believed in liberty, believed in independence for Black folks back in the days. And he actually, he was never ever a politician. He was never elected as a statesman, but he did talk to many statesmen throughout his life, advocating for freedom for the African American race. So that's my guy.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Thor. Next up is Ms. Twiss.
Good morning, scholars and NMA. I chose Katherine Johnston as my inspiration. For so long, when people thought and still think of space and space travel, they think of Neil Armstrong and John Glenn and Alan Shepard and other prominent and recognized white men. But space travel would not have been possible without aeronautical engineers like Katherine Johnston and Dorothy Vaughan and Mary Jackson. These brilliant and Black women, they changed the parameters of what humanity was capable of. They only recently received the spotlight that they deserve as of, I think, 2015 at 95 years old, when Katherine Johnston received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from President Barack Obama. And there have been subsequent books and movies in the last 5 years that maybe you've seen or read called Hidden Figures, and it brought these four very critical figures into the light, so that we know how much of our advancement depends on these women and the roles that they held at NASA.
Thank you, Ms. Twiss. That was very well said. Next up, we have Mr. Johnston to talk about Jackie Robinson.
Yeah, good morning, Rhinos. It's Mr. Johnston. So I'm a big baseball guy, so I had to choose Jackie Robinson, of course. This guy, before 1947, baseball was a very segregated sport. And the Brooklyn Dodgers, they took Jackie Robinson, who was a lieutenant in the U.S. Army in World War II, allowed him to break the color barrier and join a major league ball club full of white guys playing against all white teams. A lot of guys didn't want him out there. A lot of fans didn't want him out there, but he overcame everything that was thrown at him. Rookie of the year, went to 6 World Series, 6-time All-Star, Hall of Fame career. The guy's just a legend. One of my favorite sayings of his is, "I'm not concerned with whether you like or dislike me. All I ask is that you respect me as a human being."
Okay, thank you, Mr. Johnston. I'm going to be last, and I'm going to talk about W.E.B. Du Bois. This person holds a very special place in my heart because he was the first African-American and actually one of the first sociologists to ever call out the idea of race and how it was made up, essentially made up by white people to marginalize, to denigrate, to make other races feel bad and feel less than they were. And he called them out on it. He was very outspoken. He was very direct, which most of you who know me know that I'm that way too. And so that's one of the reasons why I respect this man a lot. And I've tried to pattern my life after him. He also lived a very long life. He was born in 1868 and he died in 1963. So he was born during the Reconstruction era, and he passed away at the age of 94 during the Civil Rights era. So he got to see a broad spectrum of change in the United States. And so with all of these people that we've highlighted, I would urge all of you rhinos to go out and find somebody who is an African-American who inspires you and learn more about them, not just the 4 we've listed here, but others as well. It's very important to highlight these heroes this month and really, truly every month beyond this month, because they all are a part of our fabric of history. So thank you very much, rhinos, for listening to us today on Talk About It Tuesday. And we hope that these biographies and maybe some others will inspire you to talk more about African Americans who have inspired us all. So thank you very much and have a good day.